So, this might be one of my final Dying Light 2 videos. Maybe. If it's not my final, there won't be many more after this, and they definitely won't happen as much. Because of today's topic is, as you would have seen in the title, I think it's time to retire Dying Light 2. Now, I feel like that's kind of it's an opinionated statement, I guess you could say, because a lot of people still like this game, and I'm not shitting on the game directly. But we're gonna check out what they got on the main menu here, and then I'll get more into why. So, let's take a look at this. 200 points. Dying Light points. It's gonna cost you $2. They really have a microtransaction for $2 to get a gun, some medkits, some coins. Really. They have all of these bundles. Look at them all. $2 again. Look at all these bundles. There's more bundles already on Dying Light 2 than Dying Light 1. And Dying Light 1's been out way longer. I think. I'm like 99% positive on that. But that's fucked up. I just wanted to show that. And don't get me wrong, having this community map section is amazing. There's a lot of cool community maps here. Like, look at all this shit. People have really gotten into this. There's cool modes, there's, like, this is gonna look like it's Fall Guys, Dying Guys, like, this could be fun. You get some friends, and you play some of this, and this shit'll be fun. Some of this you can play solo, some of it might be horror, like, full-out horror maps on here. And none of this is horrible. These community maps are one of the best things it's got going right now. Return to the Slums, like, there's some cool shit here that you can look at, but it just isn't enough anymore. Let's be real. Why is it that I want Dying Light 2 to retire? Why do I think it's time for the game to retire? As known on my channel, if you've watched any of my Dying Light videos, Dying Light's one of the biggest games on my channel. It's actually the game that kind of gave my channel its first initial blow up, which was amazing. So this game will hold a special place no matter what. But I have said so much about how I feel about this game. It's always been good and bad. It's always been mixed reviews. I'm always back and forth. I've never had like a solid opinion, and I'll be honest about that. And that's just because I want to like this game so bad. And I came to the realization of every time I try to play this, I just don't enjoy it, even though I want to. Or I'll enjoy it for a limited time. If there's a new feature, new event, I'll check that out, and the second I'm done, it's over. It's giving me the same feeling GTA Online will give me now, where I can load on, check out new shit, that I'm just done with the game. And that's not good, because GTA 5 has been out for a long-ass time, and this hasn't been out for anywhere near as long. So the fact that it's already giving me that feeling, it's not good. And what I think is one of the main issues of this is the fact that it has caused so much hype and praise over Dying Light 1, which it's well deserved, but that has made it so it's like we're never reaching what we want it to be. Everyone, whether you will say it or not, you want it to be different. At the same time, it's never going to live up to Dying Light 1. So it's hard for people to play it. A lot of people, again, this is all opinionated, and some people may agree or disagree. Feel free to share down below, but it's never going to be Dying Light 1. It's tried so hard. Now, that's not stating it's a bad game at all. I've talked about this many times. Now it is at its prime, and it has all the shit we want and need, and it's doing fantastic now. But it's too late. This game can't ever reach Dying Light 1's enjoyment. Even though it has better features than Dying Light 1, it'll never be Dying Light 1. And that is causing so many issues with this game, which is a lot of the main reason why there's no enjoyment here. I'm failing so bad at this fight, but That is a lot of the reason for the no enjoyment here. Is because no matter how hard we will admit it or won't say it, everyone wants this to be Dying Light 1, and it's never going to be. And what does that mean? Like, what does this mean with my opinions on where we should? Holy fuck, Jesus, buddy! But what does this mean by my opinions on where we should go with Dying Light as a series in general? I'm on to two decisions with this. Just two decisions. I got two opinions about what should happen here. One of them is, I think we should straight up retire Dying Light in general as a series. That is a very rough opinion to say, because I love this game and this series. But I think we're at that point where I wouldn't be against Techland trying something new, putting their well-known skills on making games into something brand new. I'm not against that at all. But if that's something that we just can't push to, oh, fuck off. If that's something we just can't push to, then I could accept Dying Light 3, but I mean, it has to be different. Like, a very different experience. Like, unbelievably different. And it's gonna be hard to do that. And to get it, because like, you gotta get it so it's not recreating Dying Light 1, because you're never gonna be able to do that. But you also don't want it to stretch too far away from the series, and that is such a fine line on where to how to make the game, what their environment should be, what the story should be, all the gameplay, how that should play out. That's such a fine line. So it's made it too difficult. Dying Light 1 was so good that it made it too difficult to continue the game series and actually enjoy it as much as you enjoyed Dying Light 1, because, like I said, as much as there's better features in this one, I played Dying Light 1 way longer, way more enjoyment. So, again, I will clarify this again, it's all opinions, but I think it's time. I think it's time to move on from Dying Light 2. And I know it's not even done yet. They have more shit coming, and that's cool. They have a big DLC coming eventually, and I'm gonna check it out. Whether or not I want to say I'm done with the game, whether or not I do a video on it, I'm probably gonna check it out. Do I think it's gonna save it anymore? Like I have in one of my past videos, I clarified how I thought I was gonna save it. I don't really think that anymore. I have changed my mind on that opinion. I just feel like it's too late. And I think if they do that, it'll be the same as what I just said. It's a new feature, I'll play it, check it out, and then I'll just be sick of the game again. But that makes the question, why was Dying Light 1 so enjoyable? If this one has better features and more things about it that are better? Honestly, that is a very hard question to actually give an answer to. Again, I can't really give that reason why Dying Light 1 just happens to be so much more enjoyable than Dying Light 2. But it all comes together with all the shit that I've said, like, ever through all my videos on it, just of the atmosphere of this game. And there's so many differences, like very subtle ones, just how the game plays out and how it feels that changes it. But Dying Light 2 will never be Dying Light 1. It'll never give that feeling. And as I've said before, this game's been on life support for a while. I think it's time to pull the plug on Dying Light 2. Sure, release their DLC. They've said they have it planned, they worked hard on it, so they should definitely release it. Try that out, and then after that, I'd say start moving on to it. I think it's time for them to move to a whole new franchise. Move to a brand new game, brand new project. I'm cool if they would stick with their horror or zombie roots that they've done before, because I think they've done great. But obviously they're gonna have to make it different, so it's not just another Dying Light game. But I think they should definitely stick to the horror roots. But I think it's time for them to switch. I think it's time to say goodbye to Dying Light 2. I don't think the game just holds up like we want it to. And there's kind of my last say on how I feel about this game. If I'm to do another video on it, it'll just be checking out new content. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to like and subscribe for all types of more content, and if you have any recommendations on games, go ahead. But that's it for this entire game. Well, videos on my channel for the most part about it. Oh, what the fuck? That was glitched. But goodbye to Dying Light. It's officially time.